What's going on, everybody? My name is Eric Bland. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I want to talk to you guys really fast about starting a t-shirt business. Is it expensive, Eric? How expensive is it? Is it something that I can just do out of my house? These questions I'm going to answer for you guys. I want to say to you first and foremost that I do have a window cleaning business, a power washing business, and a gutter cleaning business, okay? Now, what does that mean, Eric? Well, this is how I'll relay it to you. Window cleaning business, professionally wise equipment for just storefronts you hold in your hand, the squeegees, okay? If you guys don't know what that means, you guys can take a look at my older videos and kind of see what I do, but that equipment will cost me about $230 tops for just me and my belt that I have on. So $230. And I could go out and make some money, okay? Residual money, over and over and over. Now, gutter cleaning, you need about a $150 ladder, and then pretty much your hands, okay, in a bucket. So about $150, $160, okay? Power washing business, you need about $530 for a good power washer, for an okay power washer, I should say, to start out, okay? Can you start off with cheaper? Yeah, but this will stay sturdy enough that it won't break down all the time. Now, this is where we're going to talk about shirts, okay? Shirt printing business. Since I've been in the shirt printing business since 2018, the day of Thanksgiving. So the day of Thanksgiving, I got all my stuff, okay? I will say to you that it is the most expensive startup that I've ever came across business-wise, okay? I had a pet waste removal business, which are some shovels and some rakes and not very much. I mean, I think I did a video on that last year. It was like 67 bucks. I had sold off that business to a good buddy of mine, but this is the most expensive business that I've been in, which means this. You buy upfront costs. You see all these videos talking about how it's only $500 to start. You can start with $200. You can start, yeah, you can, okay? But if you're doing orders like I am now, like you're constantly spending $200-$300 a week just in vinyl, just in t-shirts alone, just in shirt orders. I'm buying $130 to $180, $200, $300, $400, $500 shirt orders are coming to the house constantly, okay? So when I say this is the most expensive business I've ever been in, it doesn't, it doesn't throw me off when a lot of people come to my booth and they say, Eric, I was in this business. I used to do this. I had a machine. I just didn't know how to use it. Or I have a machine just like that and I just don't use it. And they're telling me their stories about how they thought about opening a t-shirt business, but didn't because they were spending the money and didn't realize how expensive it is and just let it go. They were like, oh my gosh, it is like a whirlwind. And I kind of put it like this to them. They're holding sand. Have you ever seen somebody hold sand and the sand goes and it's just pouring through their hands and you can't catch it fast enough? That's exactly how you can do in this business. That's exactly what happens in this business, if you allow it, okay? You have to know your cost of your vinyl. I do it per 12 by 12 by the foot, okay? How much does it cost me to do a t-shirt? So for me, for 1 foot, you have to know this. When you say you made 30 bucks on a t-shirt, that's wrong because how much did the shirt cost? How much did the vinyl cost? How much, and the list goes on. So here we go. So 1 foot of vinyl cost me $2.48. I use Siser Easy Weed. Why do you use Siser Easy Weed? There's less expensive stuff out there, Eric. This is the best stuff that I've used, okay? I've used cheaper vinyl, less expensive vinyl. It would fall off the t-shirt. I was practicing all these different brands and, the Cricut brand will fall off, will shrink. It will have cracks in it. I've tried all these other ones and it just didn't work, okay? I use Siser Easy Weed. I threw it in the dryer, burning hot. I did hot water, didn't do anything to it. I'm not recommending you guys do this, but I wanted to put it through, the hoops, man. I really wanted to put it through the ringer, if you will, okay? So, and I did. And it turned out really well. So I used that product on all of the shirts that I put out. I use Oracle. There's all kinds of different vinyls that you put on vehicles. You could put 631, 651. You have all these different vinyls. So then you can get overwhelmed as a new person, right? You can get overwhelmed and about how expensive it is. So now you're buying regular vinyl for your t-shirts, which I didn't know there was different vinyls. You know, I maybe thought maybe different thickness, okay, of how it feels on the shirt, but I didn't know that you could buy all these different vinyls, outside vinyl, 3 to 5 years. You need light vinyl, medium vinyl, how it feels on your shirt, right? So you got all those, all right? Then you got different color vinyls that you have to buy. So if this one is $36 for a 15-foot roll, you have to buy 36 in the white, 36 in the black, 36 in the red, 36 in the blue. Oh, also you got to get in the baby blue. Oh, also got to get in gray, light gray, medium gray. You follow what I'm saying? So you can see how much money you can pour into this business. So money-wise, I thought that I could get in this business for under $10,000. I thought that would be a good, that would be my top range that I can get into this business, okay? I have spent just on equipment and vinyl and t-shirts over $2,500. So I thought that's good, right? I didn't hit the threshold of $10,000, but with everything else, with the booth rental, with all the expensive of, I mean, you got to understand, you do hats. So then you're doing red hats, blue hats, you know, you're getting all these hats in. You're doing winter hats. You're doing pop holders. We're doing decals for cars. We're doing huge decals for the back of cars. We're doing huge decals for the side of cars. We're doing all this stuff, and this stuff just costs money. So I think that the amount that I have spent in the business has been right around a little over $5,500, okay? Now, I'm able to float this business by my window cleaning, power washing, and gutter cleaning business. So I can float a loan from those businesses over to this business. And that's how I'm able to float this sucker, okay? If I was just a guy starting out by myself and didn't have any money or anything, I'd been in big trouble a long time ago, okay? I probably would have wrapped this up and said, forget about it, I'm over it, right? But I'm allowing this money to keep this going and kind of walking along until it can stand on its own, and then we can start repaying, which it has repaid itself back. I am clear on the equipment, I'm clear on the vinyl, I'm clear on everything. Now I am actually making money, finally, okay? And it's been November, December, January, February, okay? So 3 months, okay? So now I'm starting, but I do have I wouldn't say a storefront, but I would say I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's in a trade show, which means that, you know, I have, you know, electricity, free, you know, internet, I have everything right there at my disposal so I can show my products off so that they can buy it. So, I mean, I'm doing a ton of stuff. Today I did a globe, you know, one of the globes that you shake. It needed a name on it. The lady said, can you do a name? Absolutely, $10. I did her name. She was like, $10, she was happy with it. So you have to understand that this business is so much more, can be so much more than just t-shirts, and so much more than just hats, and so much more than just pot holders or cutting boards, or I'm trying to think all the stuff that I do. I mean, wood signs, I do metal signs. I sold so many metal and wood signs that I created. It's been crazy. So I do want to say that this is a fun job, but it is very expensive, and you have to put everything in order. How much does a t-shirt cost you? How much does it cost you after shipping? Not just the $1.87 that it costs you, but what does it cost you after shipping, right? These things are important to know what your budget is, so then that way when you say I sell my shirts, by the way, at $25, okay? $25 shirts, okay? I sell them all day long for that. Teen shirts, like small little kids on up, I sell at $20. Well, that's really expensive. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but it's their own emblem on their shirt. It's their own saying on their shirt. It actually lets them express themselves on whatever saying they want to have on there, which is awesome, right? So I say all this to you. Can you start with $500? Probably. You probably could. Okay. Will you inquire? I don't think $500 is enough, because you need to buy a lot of shirts. You have to remember Eric, you would only have to buy a couple medium shirts or large shirts. You have to buy smalls, medium, larges, extra large. 2X, 3X, 4X, okay? Then if you get into hoodies, that's a whole other ball game. Now you got to buy one small, medium, large, right? And you at least have 2 to 3 of them each. And then you have to have all red, all blues, all pinks, all yellows, you know, in all these colors. And I don't want you to think, oh, Eric, this is overwhelming. No, no, no. So you take pre-orders. Hey, listen, Mr. Customer, we can do this for you. And you always, always want to take your payment up front. Always 100% up front. Then that way you can take the order and there's no refunds, there's no money back, and you let them know and you make sure they know that. And you go with the order and you print out the information and away you go. Don't do it the other way around, okay? Which we're going to talk in another video that, you know, if you do things before they get paid, most of the times they never pay you, okay? But I do want to say, can you start a business with $500? I don't think so. Can you start a business with about $2,000, $2,500? Yeah, I think that would be a good amount of money to get you really going. But that doesn't include advertisement, doesn't include your time, that doesn't include all these other things that go with it. So be smart when you're opening up a t-shirt business. Don't let it bleed you to death, okay? Know your cost is one of the biggest things, and know what you're spending out and getting in return from that. I love you guys. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.